Will the Boston Celtics force a game 7 tonight? Now, I think it's a couple key things we got to look at and a couple ways you can do this. Now, the Philadelphia 76ers are dominant right now. Joel Embiid was very aggressive in Game 5. Tyrese Maxey coming along getting 30. James Harden facilitating and getting his 20 plus. Now, Game 1, James Harden went and got it for himself. Game 4, James Harden came along and outshined Embiid with his 42 points. Now, you got 2 game winners in the series. Are we going to make it through tonight? We don't know. But Tyrese Maxey, I think you have to come along again. 30 points in Game 5. That was cute and all. But Game 6, we need some more. We got to close this out because I think we get to a Game 7. Now, understand, this game is in Philadelphia. Joel Embiid was very, very, very aggressive in Game 5. Went at Horford, went at Williams, got to the line, shot some threes, did all of the above, played a little bit fast, and he moved from the brace to a sleeve. So that's telling me that that knee is feeling a little bit healthier. Now, I don't know if this is a meniscus issue that's going to cause for a procedure, or is this just going to heal on its own. We don't know how that's going to play out just yet. But I think for the Boston Celtics, it's really simple. We know Embiid is going to get his own. That's just the bottom line. He's the MVP of our league. But how can we stop the guys coming along? Now, Tyrese Maxey had some tough shot making and was very hot from 3 in Game 5. James Harden, we got to stop him. I'm sorry. Tyrese Maxey is a borderline star, and I'll say it, and I said it again. But James Harden, I know he can beat me. I know he can beat me single-handedly, even if Embiid has a bad night. So I got to get Jaylen Brown, Tatum. I got to send the bodies. I got to send all defense Derek White. Congrats to him on that. But I got to send Marcus Smart. James Harden is going to be very uncomfortable for me tonight if we're going to win this game, because we can't have the supporting cast coming along. Tobias Harris, if he beats me, I will live with that. But we can't let it happen. Daniel House Jr., if those guys get hot, if they get hot from 3, I will live with that and I'll die with that. But I got to stop Harden and I got to force Maxey, even though he's a younger player, but he's a very good player. We got to think about it. Is he ready for this big moment? In an elimination game, can he be that guy? We're not sure of that just yet. We know this is a team that has came up short in previous playoff appearances. So we got to understand that Harden's not getting it tonight. And that has to be the mindset. Now for Harden, he's probably going to be aggressive. He's probably going to come in early, probably going to go with the flow of the game. But as he feels through the game, as he see, okay, we need Houston tonight. I got to turn back the clock a little bit tonight. I'm going to go out there and do that. But Boston Celtics going to you. I don't need to see the friction tonight. Ride with the hot hand. I don't know why it's been so hard for Boston. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, ride with the hot. They're both elite scorers at this point. Coming out of college, Jason Tatum was that guy. We knew he was going to be a 3-level scorer at the NBA level. Jaylen Brown has worked to develop his game to this level, and he's there now. I don't want to see Jaylen Brown having a very efficient game and Jason Tatum getting force-fed because he's supposed to be, quote-unquote, the guy. I don't want to see that tonight. If Jaylen Brown is having the game, let him ride that all the way home. Jason Tatum's going to get his points. We don't have to force it to him. And understand that Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon, Al Horford, you say you're an elite 3-point shooter, we're going to need to see some of that tonight. We're going to have to protect the rim. We're going to have to be very physical, but we can't let these guys get to the line like they've been getting to the line. If Maxey's getting to the line, the Philadelphia 76ers are a good free throw shooting team. When your best player, the guy who they're sending doubles at, Embiid, when he's not, he's a great free throw shooter. And we usually don't see that for 7 feet guys. Think about it. As dominant as he is, Shaq was never that free throw shooter that Embiid was. He has touch and he can also shoot the 3 ball. But Joe Mazzulla, I'm really looking at you, because in the clutch situations, I haven't been a fan of your games. Now, you've won the games where it was comfortable. We were leading big down the stretch, and maybe they come back, narrow down the lead a bit, but the game was never in question. The games that have been in question, where you're forced to make a coaching decision, where you're forced to outcoach Doc Rivers, you've lost those games. Now, I do like what Joe Mazzulla has done all season. I think coming in after Ime, keeping the train rolling, I do like that. But I'm not liking those clutch time decisions. Like I said, with the 2 timeouts, made a video talking about that. Didn't call the timeouts. We got Marcus Smart shooting our game-winning shot attempts. We can't have that. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, those are my guys tonight. I want to know what you guys think about this game. Who's going to win the game tonight, and how do they win it? I think for Philadelphia, Embiid has to be aggressive, get his 30 plus, and it has to be Harden or Maxey. Now, I'm banking on Harden because I've seen Harden done it. We talk about playoff choke, and I understand. But I think at this point, with his legacy on the line, understanding, Doc Rivers sent him that song again. James Harden, listen to the song. You know my name. Embiid, even his legacy is on the line a little bit because you got bounced out by those teams, by the Heat teams. Milwaukee, you've been losing in the playoffs. You've been hurt in the playoffs. So how can we rip that narrative off of us? You ripped the narrative that you couldn't win the MVP. You went and did that. So now what's the next step? I think it's winning this series tonight, but Boston, you got some guys. Now, Jaylen Brown, He was on the All-NBA team, and that's going to probably tell us that he's staying in Boston. Now, if he leaves in Boston, foreseeing this, if he does, I'm not saying he will, but that's telling me that some major problems were going on in that organization because they can offer him the Supermax extension. He has the All-NBA incentive. He made second team, I believe. And if he doesn't want to sign that, that's telling me a lot about the Boston Celtics, about that friction that I'm kind of seeing on the basketball court. Don't know how it's going off the court, but I can see it a little bit on the court. Boston Celtics, you on the clock. Celtics, Sixers. Comment who you think is going to win this game below tonight. I'm riding with the Sixers. I have to believe Embiid's coming out aggressive, and I'm banking on Harden. Maybe I shouldn't. This may age poorly well, like some of my videos do, but I'm banking on Harden to do that. I'm banking on Tatum. He's going to have a solid game, but I don't think he's going to get it done. I think Jaylen Brown's going to have a good game. Now, Jaylen Brown, you better stay out of foul trouble because you were hot. You were hot in some previous games, got in foul trouble early, kind of caused a shift in the game. You got out of your rhythm. But Malcolm Brogdon, Tyrese Maxey, the others, we got to see it tonight. I'm riding with the Sixers. That's going to do it for today. Subscribe for more content, especially playoff content if you like the video. But now, we out.